Welcome to another meeting of TVholics Anonymous. Welcome to TVholics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TVholic.
My name is Mimi and I'm a TVholic.
So in this meeting, we're going to be talking about The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episodes 15 and 16.
Yeah, the last two. This is the last
Yeah.
two before the finale. Apparently, next episode is the finale.
Okay. So, what are your thoughts about Jab Jab?
Okay, so the first episode. Okay, so firstly, they what did you think about the girls' night? They showed like they had like a wild girls' night the night before after all that drama at the dinner.
They tend
They
to
always
always
do
have
this,
things
and
like that in all the housewives. Like, remember in Beverly Hills, they used to have those
Beverly
crazy
Hills
ones as
is
well.
so tame compared to it. Like Kyle's like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't believe they did that.
But Kyle's always doing the splits and stuff like that in her girls' night.
Yeah, but so like it's so tame compared to what these guys do. But I mean, I guess like.
Well, Potomac's had some wild ones as well. Potomac's had some wild girls' nights when they like. Remember when they Dr. Wendy showed her, nether region
with
to
Mia and stuff. Yeah,
Mia.
yeah.
And also New York, the new one and the old cast. They've had some pretty wild times.
Yeah. So, but it was just surprising because obviously when we left it, they were all like really
And Salt Lake City.
Yes, that's what I say.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sake, ended with they had like some sort of like sexcapade and ended with a black eye.
Oh yeah. Oh, the boobs. Yeah, the boobs. Like they were rubbing the boobs against the windows and stuff like that.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah. So but it was just weird because they all like had that beef and stuff, and they were all beefing at the dinner table. So then, obviously, it's a bit of a 180. But they all blamed it on the alcohol and stuff and the tequila shots because Brit started it off, didn't she? Because she got her boobs out on the table and things. After her drama of like, you're my girl.
And then she took all her clothes off.
Yeah.
Just ripped everything off.
No matter what happened between us, you're my girl, and you're the best thing ever. And she had that drama.
Oh my God.
Took her tits out. So okay, so they did all that, and then the next day, I mean, everyone was just going into each other's rooms, right? And they were all talking about all that Brit was like over exaggerating, and she was like acting. Drew was saying,
she was like, didn't you feel like she was just like it was just so fake?
That's the first thought I had.
Because even Portia and like everyone was just like rolling their eyes like real hard at her, like at Drew and everything. Remember when she was like grabbing onto Serena? Yeah. Like, I love you so much.
Yeah, and Phadre keeps going on about like because she goes to meet Portia and Cynthia. She keeps going on about her inverted nipples because they were sharing a room together. So she was like, I don't know if it's like a magic trick or what. Like she like took a boob out and then it popped out like it was inverted.
Yeah.
And the worst is like Portia saying that. Oh, just like your Cynthia, just like your clit.
Oh yeah.
Cynthia was horrified.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why would she do that, Portia? Have you got no couth? You're so uncouth.
It's funny because Cynthia was like, no, my clit just has a hood.
Oh my God. Why did she justify it? Like, oh my God.
I literally cracked up. To be fair, this whole episode, these last two episodes, Phadre is actually making me laugh. Like, some of her lines.
I really liked all the OGs like sitting down together in the room and just like having a little chit chat. That was fun because that was like a throwback to early Atlanta.
Yeah, and they really do feel like they're friends.
Yeah. Well,
I think Cynthia is genuinely friends with everyone.
Yeah. Cynthia is the nicest out of everyone, and I think she just goes a bit crazy when she's got a man, like a terrible man, like Mike.
God, please don't get me started when she called her man Amsterdam about her like hair condoms for her braids to protect them.
Oh God.
Those were she didn't look good for a model. I'm sorry, but she makes poor clothing choices, like fashion choices.
She's also had so many
someone that would kind of advise, like you would think like she has something in her life in place where she still, can be fashionable.
Do you remember when she first came on the show and she thought that she looked great in that she was going for like a Halle Berry like pixie cut, but she looked terrible?
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because her head is too big for that. Her head is too big. Halle Berry's got a tiny head, so she can pull it off.
Yes.
I see a lot of people trying to go for a Halle Berry look,
Yes. Yeah.
but they can't pull it off.
Portia. I was also thinking about Portia is that like her body is like on fire. She looks so good. She's actually got like abs
Yeah,
coming through. I don't
yeah.
know like what she did, but
Portia
I
always
can't
looks
imagine
good.
she's at the gym all the time.
No, I'm
So none
sure
of
she's
these
had
people
like
are
lipo or like cool sculpt or something on her stomach.
something because I just
Yeah,
don't see her gymming all the time.
yeah. I see her eating a lot and no
Yeah.
gymming, and
Like she's
they didn't. Yeah, they've been
yeah.
drinking a lot and eating a lot, so that all equates to like gaining weight.
Doesn't make any sense. Like she must be some stuff that they all
Tricks
do
like
before
that.
they go on there.
Some
Yeah,
tricks.
exactly. Even Shamia, like I know she's like all like conscious about herself, but I think she looks really good. She had that whole
Yeah,
photo shoot with that crazy headpiece, right?
yeah. I think they all
That
look really
Portia
good.
bought, which I think was really nice of Portia because she's trying to cheer her up. Like I don't
Yeah,
know, like with the headpiece thing. Like I think she does make an effort. Like she does think about.
yeah,
She has been thinking about like Shamia and stuff, and obviously Brit's kind of throwing a spanner in that. But we'll
yeah.
get to
So,
that in the next
yeah. What did
episode.
you think about the whole situation with her kid and everything? You know,
Shiloh situation.
yeah,
Oh yeah, so she called her mum the next day on the bed, and she was like, "So what happened, mum?" Like explain. So the mum went into the house apparently and found the baby like freezing, and she was saying like the nanny was wrapped up all nice and warm,
yeah. That was
and the
like
baby was
evil, crazy.
like, "What is going on?
But
Why?
also,
Why?"
it's from her mouth, so we don't know. Like from Shamia, I've seen Shamia's lying quite a bit over these episodes. Like I feel like she stretches the truth and she like bends everything to like her narrative, like to make it. She's always trying to make a sad story for herself, like in every
Yeah,
scene.
but I mean, in that moment, my first reaction, like, if you're going to be, if it's natural, my first reaction would be like, "Fuck that nanny." And she
Yeah,
said nothing like that.
yeah.
Like,
So
so
it
I
makes
don't
no sense.
understand. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense unless it's edited weird. Because if that was me and my mom told me like, "Oh, the nanny was like happily like all snug on the couch, like all warm, whilst the house was freezing and your child was freezing," I would be like,
You better fire her now.
"Yo, like throw her the fuck out if she's still there." Like, what is going exactly? So I don't really get that reaction. Like I said, unless it was edited differently. But yeah, I guess like for her, it's still like she's just like I'm gonna try and like forget about it, put it behind me for this last day and stuff. And that's why Portia decided to like make her feel happy about like make her feel a bit like
Happy
happier
with
by doing
that
a
and stuff.
photo shoot thing and making her
So
feel confident.
what did you think about the whole jab stuff?
The jab stuff.
Jab event. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's like
mean,
some. So they explain that it's like a form of like protest for slavery, where apparently
yeah,
jab means devil, and so the owners of the slaves used to call the slaves jabs, something like that. So
okay.
referring to them as the devil. So like this whole protest thing, like I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool and interesting. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, like really messy, obviously. Like they showed
Yeah,
their rooms
like,
the day after, and it was
oh
like
yeah, like how are you
there
gonna?
was
I would,
oil
yeah,
everywhere.
and for that reason alone, I would never participate because I would not be able to get any of that stuff off me. Like they're
Yeah, well,
literally putting like, what was that oil stuff? That black oil? It was like I felt like it was like petroleum or something. Were they
I
like
don't know.
bathing themselves in petroleum or like
Yeah.
what was it? It was like something toxic.
Yeah. She,
Oh, they
well,
all looked
Brit, you
amazing as
can't get it
well.
out. Brit even had to help her. Said that she got up all in Phaedra's cracks to help her get out.
No, Phadre got in Brit's crack to help her get out or
Oh, I
something.
thought it was the opposite.
Actually, I don't know. I can't remember.
Um,
Anyway, so what did you think about like how the women were dressed and everything? I thought they all looked amazing.
yeah,
Like, because their bodies like amazing. So
they
so
have
they need
bodies that
more.
are made for like they got the curves and stuff, so it all looks really good.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, like Phaedra's commentary was making me laugh as well. She's like, I'm a
yeah.
Christian and stuff. Like she really knows how to play up to the cameras and
Yeah,
stuff. And
she's very
she's like,
dramatic.
wait a minute, you've got us all, pregnant here, so you got to like help support these children when they were leaving. Because she was like, that one man impregnated all of us.
Oh yeah, who was actually up on that thing, like lying down, and that man was like
That was
grinding along them?
Portia. That was Phaedra.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Mr. President and Mr. Thing are gonna see her.
What is it, Mr. President and King or the
No,
King
not
or
King.
something? One.
Not King. Mr. President and Mr. something. Aiden and
Dylan.
Aiden and Dylan and Aiden.
Dylan.
Yeah.
So what do we think about, like, obviously Kelly, like, so I don't think we knew until this point that Kelly had her court case coming up. So she was like
Yeah.
all anxious throughout the whole thing, and
And
obviously
then
she did
Brit was
because
there.
they did talk about it because that's why she wanted to go to Grenada as well. But yeah,
Yeah,
so she was just saying that she's just been talking about how, like, I'm really anxious, like, we're leaving tomorrow. I've
yeah,
got
but
the
remember
court
we're not
hearing and stuff.
recapping anymore, so we don't need to do that. We just need to talk
No,
about
I'm
our
just talking
feelings.
about Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Kelly as a person now and
Yeah,
her
but you were
stuff.
saying she was just saying this and she was just saying that, and then they did this and then they did that.
Yeah, but how else can I talk about them?
Okay, go on.
So, yeah, so then obviously, then her and Brit have this whole conversation thing. And what do you feel about this glam squad drama?
Yeah, so I think that like the cracks were like showing in this episode. Like you can see that it's going to be a big deal. Like
Well, the
we
cracks were
needed.
showing in the episode before because it was that whole donation issue.
Oh
But
yeah, and then
Brit's like, I
yeah,
think she's being passive aggressive because there was another issue, and then it emerges that it's the glam squad stuff.
yeah,
So Kelly says that Brit's trying to use all her glam squad team, and Brit's saying like she won't let
yeah. But
me use.
what
She
do you
keeps
think
telling.
about this beef? What are your thoughts? Like I wouldn't want anyone to steal all my like
Yeah,
people,
I'm on
but
Kelly's side.
but also I wouldn't offer them up to her either.
Maybe she should have clarified, like, I'm only going to offer it up to you. She did say, like, I'm going to give it to you for a short amount of time.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a bit messy and like tricky. Like I don't like either of these people, to be honest. I feel like Kelly is just like burning through money that she doesn't have. How is your chicken shop enabling you to like make all this money? It's not making any sense.
I think both of them would just, like, have
Chicken waffle
spending
shop.
money that they don't have. And
Even
I don't know. I just feel like I think Brit's got it all confused. Like all she needs to think is like, oh, it's really nice of her to let me borrow a glam squad. I don't need to take it from her. Like as a friend, you wouldn't think like that. Like I'm just gonna have what she has.
there's different types of friends, but out there, there's different types of friends.
Clearly, it goes south real fast with them. So yeah,
No,
I
I've
don't
had
know.
friends
I don't
like
know.
that. I've had friends like that that take my whole ideas or take my whole like this and take my whole that. You know, we've all had people in our lives that do things like that.
And surprise, surprise, Drew and Kelly have their anniversaries on the same date. Like obviously, like they both going through similar situations. They're both married for 10 years. They're both with crazy people. And
I felt like they bonded a lot, but then in the next episode, it was like gone. It was weird. It's like they had like such a like
they didn't
good
have any
bonding moment.
they didn't have any interaction in the next episode apart
But
from the
you know
cooking
what I'm
part.
really sad about? That they in these two episodes there was like no content whatsoever, nothing at all about the gaslighting monster. There was no gaslighting monster at all.
As in Ralph.
Ralph the gaslighting monster.
Well, why
The
would he be in
gaslight
the
monster.
episode?
But I really enjoy him even though he's quite evil. He's really good TV and I just find it really funny
He
when
loves
he's
it.
on screen.
He loves it himself as well.
Yeah.
Drew
That
keeps
one.
saying like, "Oh, we've got a great co-parenting relationship," but we see no
Do
evidence of
you?
that. When they show them on camera together, it's horrific. I
Yeah.
know. She says no. She says that we don't have. I can't remember. Like we don't have a great co-parent. I can't remember. But there was like
Yeah.
those episodes where she was like they were hanging out. He was playing football with the kids outside, and she was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't know. I really
And
think
she was
she
trying to
doesn't tell us the
run.
truth ever.
Yeah, but
Her stuff is with sauce and crazy shit, like ketchup and mayo all over her stuff. That stories that she
yeah,
tells.
she's the biggest liar, I think, on the
Never
cast.
the truth. Never the truth. I don't
What?
understand why Kelly was doing like at one point she was talking to her attorney while she was getting her makeup done. And I was like, why are you talking about all the details of your... Because these people, like, often in these housewives things, it's always the glam squad that leak shit.
Yeah, because they're the
And
biggest
she was
gossips.
literally having a full-on, like, I need to have a conversation with my attorney and go in before the court hearing next week. Like, why are you having a whole conversation with your attorney and getting details? Because she was talking about how apparently her husband gifted her a house and all this stuff. Like, this is, like, details that you're talking in front of your glam squad. I don't know.
I did hear that that she like she's having money difficulties like right now.
Oh, is that a shocker?
Surprise, surprise.
You can't burn through more money than you have. She surely
Yeah.
doesn't have enough money to have like getting manicures and pedicures for her dog.
Yeah, it's not making any sense. But she also, when she went to court, the next episode, like she was like in a sprinter van full of people,
Yeah,
and
I was thinking that
like,
as well. I was like,
why
why
do
are
you
you
need that
going?
huge
Just go in your
entourage?
car.
Yeah, but she needs a huge entourage all the time, and this and that, and she's paying for security 24 hours a day, and like I don't understand where this money's coming
That's
from.
what Brit said. That's what she was doing. She was like, I don't know why you have to have all this stuff around you. Can't Kelly just being Kelly is enough.
Yeah, it's not clearly. She's right. Brit is right that she is insecure about herself, Kelly.
She isn't.
That's why
But
she
then
needs tits out all the time. That's why she needs like
yeah,
this
but
huge entourage.
as a friend, I think you should like understand where she's coming from. She probably is insecure, probably from situations in her life, like, and she's probably opened up
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it all. So it's
yeah.
not for you to like weaponize all her issues.
I feel like Brit, as soon as she gets hurt, she just
She
stabs
goes
back
so
like
low.
ten times harder. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah, and
She
goes
hits
low.
back so
It's
hard.
like
Yeah,
unexplained, and nothing to do, no connection with what you're talking about. Like it's just like random shit that just comes out. And ultimately, I think what she's just upset about Kelly is the fact that she is not reaching out as well, Brit, for her when she's going through some shit.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is true, but
But
she's
she's
another
doing that out of
Lisa.
spite.
She's a Lisa
Yeah,
Hochstein
yeah.
from
But she's
Miami,
doing
currently like selfish
yeah, yeah,
person.
yeah. Selfish into herself, only cares about herself, and also she's like she's just she's not a girl's girl
Yeah.
either.
No, I don't
Well,
think so. She's not.
that's what they keep saying. Like she never has any girlfriends, or doesn't look like she has any friends at all. Like I don't think many people could stand to be around her, and she has all those problems with like her family and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So I
And I
don't
think
know.
this whole episodes where everyone else starts to notice the issues between them, like because everyone thinks that, or why did Kelly not stand up for Brit about the donations thing? And then also Kelly was like dressed up with Shamia, right? Like they had their own clothes and like matching clothes, but they were hosting. But it was the funniest thing because Portia was like, normally Brit and Kelly come in looking like Ren and Stimpy. You know, they came to my
Yeah,
birthday party looking like Ren and Stimpy.
a throwback from Nickelodeon back in the day.
Not looking like Ren and Stimpy is the best. The best. Um, yeah, but
Who
I
do you
generally
idiot?
Portia. I think Portia's like been looking good the last two episodes. Like, there's not really much drama with her, and I think
Yeah, I
apart from
think she's
obviously the Shamir
mellow.
thing coming through again, because but
Yeah. What do you? Oh, okay.
that's shit stirring Brit.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Brit shit stirring in that situation, as you brought up?
She goes low. It's the same thing of like you get hurt a little bit because I mean it's really petty. The actual argument of why
Yeah.
Brit's upset is because
Yeah.
she won't let you use her glam squad. It's like high school bullshit,
Yeah.
and
She's a
now
petty
you're gonna
bee.
go and sabotage someone's like years long relationship because of it. It's
I
just so
think she'll also
stupid.
like. I think she's happy to destroy businesses, destroy people's livelihood. I think she'll destroy anything that comes along without thinking about it.
Yeah, and you can't. And yeah, ultimately, like I think Shamir was asking her, why don't you reach out to your friend, like about she knows she's had a tough week and stuff with the court case, and she's saying, oh, I just can't be fake. But come on, like, so you're saying that your whole friendship was fake by acting like that? You're gonna have fall out with her over a glam squad. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure if she approached Kelly and was like, "This is so stupid. Like, you're going through some actual shit," they would have squashed that. I don't know.
Yeah,
She's just
but
so
she's
petty. She's so
not.
petty and
Not.
like drama
They're both.
filled and
Yeah, but they're both very like they just care about aesthetics, and they're both very shallow like personalities. If you can
no,
see,
I
like,
think well, yeah, in general, like Kelly is,
yeah,
but I think also it's fair enough to be like that's my glam squad. But when Britt said that, oh, she was jealous with all the outfits, you know, because they shared it
oh,
during the Grenada trip. She said that she was jealous that Britt got better outfits than her.
okay. I heard that the Glam Squad were tweeting and like saying something like live tweeting, or someone messaged them or something like that and said that defended Brit and said that Brit paid straight up as soon as like before she left, like she Venmoed them the money
Yeah.
um like while they were in the room, like that's how good she is with payment. And then she's like they're like, but Kelly Kelly, they didn't say nothing about Kelly, and they were like, but Kelly's a different story, basically, they said.
Yeah,
So
so even
she's
more
not picked.
reason to be like, why are
Yeah,
you having conversations with your attorney or in front of your glam squad? Because they're not loyal people. Like,
yeah,
isn't it
because basically she's not paying them. Like, I
the
don't think
bare
she's paying them.
minimum to do to keep your glam squad happy is to pay them? Didn't Drew have some issue with the glam squad people or something?
No, she
They
had
like
like a
turned on
chef.
her.
She keeps having a
A
private
chef
chef,
issue.
and
It was
then
a chef
never
issue.
able to pay for it.
Oh
I
yeah,
think she just feels like, oh, I'm giving you a platform. I think this is what she says to them, like, I'm giving you a platform so everyone can see you, so that's advertising for your business. That should be enough.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's what her deal is, because there's no way that Drew can afford a private chef like every day. That shit is not cheap. We know from Below Deck.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we might as well go all the way there, so like cover both episodes. So at the
Yeah.
end, where at the Ivy showroom, that was Phaedra's event of episode
Oh yeah.
16.
Drew is outside, Paige.
I agree with that side, but I'm just saying, following up on Brit and
Kelly.
Kelly, so they have like a full-on beef right from the
Oh
get-go,
yeah.
because they
I
don't
feel
even
something
like, so
physical.
their frosty interaction in the beginning, because Brit's like, "Hi, Kelly," and she's just like not even acknowledging her
Yeah.
existence, and then it goes back and forth. So basically, then Kelly at the end says something about your pill popping roommate to Brit, so referring
Yeah.
to
I
her
don't really
husband, right?
understand what that was.
That he's a pill popper, her husband,
What? Whose husband? Oh, that
Brit.
other guy. Oh, Brit. Oh, that creepy weirdo that looks like he's always smelling something foul.
Mike, yeah.
That's what his face looks like.
Yeah, Mike. So she's referring to your pill popping roommate as Mike.
Yeah.
And then what did you think about the abortion stuff? Crazy
That was
low.
very, very low.
Crazy, crazy.
Very low blow. Very low blow. Like,
Do you know what it
I
reminded me of?
can't
Do you
believe
remember
that.
in Stars of Sunset, something happened with Reza and Mercedes where he said something about the abortions to her. Remember that at the pool
Oh
party?
yeah, that was. I can't believe they came back from that. Like,
Yeah. So, but that's what it
oh,
reminded me of. I was like, I
oh
got a
my god.
flashback of like Shah's, the abortion.
Stars is coming back soon, guys, and we will be covering it. We'll be covering. I'm so excited. That
So
is one of my favorite
excited. I'm so
reality
excited.
TV shows.
So I sound like a dolphin. I'm so excited.
Okay, so who do you think was right and wrong in that fight between those two at the what was it, fashion show, at Phaedra's fashion show?
Brit's wrong. I
Brit's
mean, she'll
wrong.
say
Yeah,
that you shouldn't have said the pill popping thing. She said accusing me of being a pill popper. But
yeah. But I hate both of them, so I don't care. It's hard for me to care about this stupid fight.
yeah. But she
Also
also said that her husband's gone back to jail, right? Because he's not been paying the child
child support,
support.
and
Check.
that's a throwback to what's her name, Sheree's husband, who
Oh,
refused to pay
the
child support. What was his
one-eyed
name?
wonder.
Yeah, that creepy man.
Didn't he have like
He used to beat her as well, so that's
yeah,
terrible. Also, so I was saying about thingy outside, waiting outside. I can't believe
Drew's
Phaedra made her
funny
wait
at waiting.
outside.
But you know, she's the perfect person to wait outside. Like she's so annoying. She's always late to everything apparently,
Yeah,
and but she was happy because she got
yeah.
some chicken wings or something out of it, right? And then she finally
Yeah,
got
like
to
she
go
was trying
in.
to make the most of it, I guess, outside.
I
Like,
mean, I'm
she,
surprised she waited. I don't know how long it
no, I know
waited
why
for.
she's desperate and she hasn't got anything else to do and she's desperate to stay on TV, so she needs some more TV time. So that's why she stayed there. Also, Phaedra, I think she did this just to teach her a lesson. Like, I'm going to teach this
She
girl a
doesn't like
lesson. Like,
Drew, I don't think.
yeah, I don't think so, but she's
Yeah,
trying to
because
teach
she
her a
said some
lesson.
stuff about her and the acting. Oh yeah, she was like the thing about her being on only black movies and stuff. Was that her?
I
And
don't know.
programs she was saying some weird
It's
stuff.
not mainstream or something
Yeah,
like that.
and yeah, so she came in. Also, Sweet Tea. Shout out to anyone who watches Married to Medicine. Sweet Tea was on there. She came on like there was a little chyron.
I don't
But
know who that
she
is
came to
because I
the
don't watch
event.
that.
Sweet Tea. Yeah, love her. All the drama.
Is she the one that was the blonde haired girl with the short pixie cut?
No.
Oh, okay, that was Kelly's friend, wasn't it? I said Kelly's friend. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, like,
But
what did you think of Aiden and Dylan's
yeah. I was gonna say they're so
venture?
cute. I think
Yeah,
they're
they're really
really
cute. They're really cute.
cute.
Yeah, and I
Aiden
thought it was
doesn't
like,
really look like his dad.
and they looked so professional. Like they were like,
I like the little
I
setup where like Aiden's the
yeah,
manager and he's like
But
picking up his
I think it's
brother.
important to get kids like involved in entrepreneurial endeavors like from a young age,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that they
yeah.
can like feel, that they can do stuff when they get older. And also it could be like something successful,
Be
just something
anything.
for everyone to think about.
Yeah. It's the only time Phadre ever gets emotional when she talks about her kid. Because I've
Yeah,
seen it
I think
like so
that's
many
her
times.
true love in life,
Yeah,
just the
that's her
two of
true
them.
love. And I think she has like generally raised them pretty well. I think they are doing a
Yeah,
good job with them. They seem,
yeah.
from what we see, they seem like
I
good
think
kids.
Phaedra is doing a good job with them. God knows about Apollo, because
But she said
Apollo's
that they have a good co-parenting relationship. Which again, I never see. Like anything we've
yeah, I
seen of
don't
them.
know
And if
about
you watched
that.
Married to Medicine last season, it was a crap show like
What
between them.
Apollo was that?
Yeah, yeah, he was on it,
Okay.
and it was a bit of a mess, hot mess. But
Yeah,
I
so I
think when
think
it
she's just
comes to
saying
their
that.
kids, I think some people are literally like so messy in their like them situation, but they can really put it aside when it comes to the kids.
I don't know about that because
Apart from
Apollo's all sorts of messy, and he also married someone while he was in prison. Like
yeah,
someone
yeah,
wrote him prison letters and things like that. And
yeah, yeah.
those weird women that do things like that. Have again, women have some
Is there
self-respect
not a
for
program
yourself.
about something like that? There must be like some documentary or like some
Prison
weird shit.
wives or something like that.
You need
I
the
don't know.
program. Real Housewives of Prison. I don't know.
No, but that means that they're in prison. You
They're in
mean
prison.
the
Real
Real
Housewives
Housewives?
of the Prison People. Of the Prison People.
No,
Of the
prison
prison.
has. I don't something that it needs
Real
to be
Housewives
workshopped.
of the Prisoners.
Yeah, that title needs to be workshopped. Okay.
There must be
Anyway,
so
so
much drama in that program. If there was a program like that, there must be so much crazy shit. If she's
yeah.
following some people. Okay.
Um.
So now let's get to the real stuff with Angela that will emerge at the end.
Oh yeah.
From the
Okay.
Cooking with Kelly in William Sonoma. I
Okay.
hear that
Do
name
you
all the
think?
time, William Sonoma. I think it's like for us, like Selfridges or something. No, maybe
Yeah.
that's too high end.
Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. No. I think it is.
BHS.
No. No. I don't think it's VHS. I think it's really high end because I
Okay.
heard like people say that like one appliance or one like like knife and fork costs like about like a lot of money, like about
Well then I guess
$30 or something.
well then I guess it's good that she's in there.
Yeah, but I can't understand why she's been in there for like she said that I've been there 10 times, done an event at Williams Sonoma 10 times like now. Like no one wants to see you cook waffles, okay? I just don't understand.
No, when you go to like other shop, when you go to those shops like these big department stores and they have the video of someone like with the cleaning products and stuff, they're like, you want to try this magic
Yeah, but that's not
and
for that.
this
Yeah, but
cooking
that's
thing.
not Williams Sonoma thing. They're not doing that at Williams Sonoma. That's like
Well,
a
it's up to
posh
them
place.
who they want to call. So I guess that it's
They
not
call it
maybe at
chicken
Selfridges ever.
waffle shop lady. Okay, makes no
But
sense
she
to
has
me.
her products and stuff,
She has
doesn't
a
she?
cookbook.
And she has like mittens and all that kind of like. She has some
Okay,
merch. So
whatever. Maybe
she did it. It was a weird thing because it ended up being like a cook-off with her and Charles.
yeah, but
It was so
also,
weird.
do you think that Charles really couldn't hear anything, or what's going on?
Yeah, I do. I think he's like when
Oh,
he
he would
wants
have
to be
snapped.
like when he
Yeah,
wants
he
to
would
be
have snapped.
oblivious to things. I think he switches off. I don't think he hears Angela half the time.
Oh yeah,
When he's
yeah,
at home, probably he doesn't. And I think he can do the same in any scenario. Like it's like I'm cooking. This is all I'm doing. Like men in general can't multitask. So
yeah. They're
I'm sure
dumb.
he was just cooking away in his little bubble, and he couldn't hear anything. And there's probably a
And
lot
I
of noise
think,
there.
whose waffles did you like the best? The look of.
They look the same, both of them, when they were.
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't tell what was
I
what.
feel like Charles's waffles were better, and everyone else was just trying to placate to Thingy because it's her business. That's why they said that
Yeah,
it's a
I,
title.
I really have a hard time believing anything she makes is great. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because she doesn't spend any time in the kitchen. She's too busy doing her like glam squad and her dog's nails and this
Yeah, like
and
actually
crowning
imagine
people in
how
here.
much time she spends a day, hours she spends a day wasting on that. Like when you could be actually doing something like with your kids or like actually something like beneficial to your life instead of bleeding money. Like she probably spends about 4 hours a day in glam, and then you've just bled all that money because you have to pay them as well. Like it's
I
too
want to
much, it's
know.
making me sick.
Yeah, I want to know about her finances. Like, I want details about that because I know that she can't afford it. So I want to know what's going on. And she's
Yeah,
acting
and
like she
she's paying
can.
all these attorneys. She's going through a divorce. Like I don't. But
She's
then
opening up another waffle shop at the same time. Remember? They showed
I
that
don't think
earlier.
you know, like people say when they come on Housewives, they feel like there's the pressure to like keep up with everyone. But I don't think that's the case now anymore. It used to be like everyone had to be like,
Yeah,
especially from
you're right.
Beverly Hills. I don't think it's the case because, especially like, what's her name from Salt Lake City? The one that
Oh
came
yeah.
in.
Oh yeah. That girl, the girl, that broke girl.
Ah, it's gonna really annoy me. Yeah, she was there
Yeah,
and she created all the
the
drama with
brokey.
Heather.
Yeah. And then they were like, timeline, fact,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, at the end.
Her name,
They went to
what's
Mexico
her
or
name?
something.
Gosh, it's gonna come to me later. But
Vanessa, no.
she was one. She is an example of someone who came on the
Monica.
show. Monica, yeah, Monica came on the show. She was like really good for the show. Obviously, they pushed her out. That was the cast, I think. They pushed her out, but she still like did enough for the audience to like her being on it, Monica. But she
Yeah.
was broke, and she never had any shame in saying it. Like Brit and Kelly are like hiding and putting a facade on. They don't. I don't think they're broke, but just own your shit.
Yeah,
Like
they're not as rich as you claim
Monica
to be.
did. She was like, every time they wore dresses and stuff, Monica would be like, I'm just here in my like, Zara clothes, and you guys are here in your. She's like, I couldn't even think of like affording something like that. Remember the whole ring drama as well with Lisa.
Yeah.
She was like, you're like shouting and screaming about this. Like I literally can't afford nothing. So I think they just need to own what they're true. Kelly and Brittany
She
should just
was,
own what
she
they.
was, she was reality Von Teeth. Remember? And they were like disgusted.
Yeah,
You
I
came
know.
from. You, it was just so stupid and
It
dramatic.
is
Remember,
literally
she was
made
just
for
trolling
Heather.
them.
Heather loves that shit of being so dramatic.
Yeah, but she was trolling them for, like, who cares? She was trolling them and stuff like that. Who really cares? Like, none of us cared. None of the
That
audience really
program was
cared.
crazy, Salt Lake City. Like, remember Jenny with her husband who wanted her to like die for a baby? Like, literally, like they were
Yeah, but
crazy.
remember she got kicked off the show because she was extremely like racist and crazy.
Yeah. But also, that Shamia is also saying about how she wants to give her husband what he wants, which is a son.
Oh yeah, I
And it
didn't
didn't
like
work
that
out
either.
when they did the transfer with that surrogate that they showed earlier. It didn't
Yeah,
work
because
out, so
she
now
got
they put the
cancer.
idea on pause. But like, seriously, look at
What's
your
wrong with that man?
situation. Look at your situation, and then it's like, I
Yeah,
don't
or
know.
why not even adopt? They could do that.
It's not that. It's just like the time and the energy and everything. Like, just
It's like he's gross to me
stressful.
because of that comment. He's very gross to me because of that comment that he made about like that she made about him saying that. So I'm very disgusted by him.
Yeah, yeah.
What
But
else happened?
it's another situation where you just allow. I don't know. Like, it's a weird warped way of thinking. I put that in the Alexia and Teresa bowl of like, I'm just gonna do what my man says. My man's
Okay.
right. My man's right.
What
Anyway,
about the sprinkles that we had of Cynthia here and there? They just sprinkle a little bit of Cynthia here and sprinkle a little bit of Cynthia
yeah.
there.
I mean,
I need more
yeah.
because
I
I'm
think
just a
I
nice
actually quite
person.
liking her. I'm
Yeah, I
actually
didn't like her. I didn't like her the season when Mike was there. Remember when she was trying to get desperately married to him and everything like that?
yeah. I mean, the things that stand out was the thing about her hooded clit and the braids, the condom braid, the condom things for her braids. There wasn't much
Yeah,
else, but she had like one liners, and she does stand up for like she did say about the whole when Brit made that abortion comment. She always does stand up, like she stood up for Brit with the Kenya drama,
yeah.
and she said Kenya, you were wrong, and she said the same thing here. So she does
Apparently,
kind of
Kenya's
she
coming
sits on the
back.
side. She knows right from wrong.
Kenya's coming back next season, and Brit quit basically, and she's suing them for 100 and something
Nini's
million or
back.
something. Really?
Nini's coming back. Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I saw it,
She
and apparently she's getting paid the most out of any Real Housewives person to
There's
come
no
back.
way because she sued the network. She also joined forces with Bethany to sue the network in the reality
Maybe
takedown
it was
thing.
some crap that I
She,
saw there.
yeah, there's no way because she sued the network. She also sued Andy, and she also said that Andy was racist and like loads of stuff. So there's
Okay,
no way.
maybe yeah,
She
maybe
doesn't
I'm
have a
wrong.
good relationship. Where did you read that or see that?
On Instagram somewhere. I
Yeah,
can't tell the truth between Instagram and not fake anymore. And what's real and what's not on Instagram. But
yeah.
yeah,
Don't trust
the other thing that I
Instagram.
liked about Phadre is when that thing about the hooded clique came, she was like, "Oh, your clique's a part of the KKK." Phadre just cracked me up.
Yeah, Phadre always comes up with
I
like
didn't know
so much
I didn't know
crazy
your
shit. It just doesn't make sense.
the KKK because
Yeah, yeah, I
so,
think she's just a bit crazy.
yeah. I think she's
She's
just in it for the entertainment value. I think she knows
yeah,
about like there's a job to do as like and as an entertainer on the show, so she just leans into that.
yeah.
Okay,
Anything
so
else that we've
what?
missed?
Yeah, the whole Angela drama. So what do you think about this
Oh yeah,
guy Marcus coming up?
I've heard. I mean, they say that someone's paid him, basically, isn't it?
Yeah. So they said
So,
so Angela said that she had some people go around to have a word with him, like some sort of I don't know threatening. I don't know what that's about.
yeah, like a kind of like a mafia situation or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can believe that because
I can. I think there's a lot of
her husband's crazy. And
yeah. Apparently
also
they know like Jay-Z and everyone like that, so
okay,
I can believe that there's some weird stuff.
yeah, but also I heard that that it was the producers that paid this guy to turn up and say this stuff.
Oh God, please don't do that. That just gives credit like that. That just gives like Nene and everyone and all these Bethany and all these people like more ammo.
Yeah, but but they have to make if they see that the season's
Unless
like
he told
very boring.
unless that guy approached the producers and said, "I know this stuff," and then they're like, "Well, say it
No,
on
I'm sure
camera."
they just dug it up. They dig around like these people. They dig around like everyone associated with these people and see if they can get something to make the season better. Because especially if the season's been really boring. Like I've been struggling to like watch because I've been like scrolling through my phone at the same time as watching.
Yeah, I think the jab episode was pretty boring.
Yeah, it was fun but boring.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was boring. Yeah. There actually nothing actually happened. It was just more like
Yeah, nothing's actually happened this
events
whole season
and stuff.
apart from the Kenya drama. And then they ditched Kenya for some reason for this stupid Brit. And now
Yeah, but
Brit's claiming
if you think about all seasons of anything, there's nothing ever has like what do you want? What big drama do you want? You don't want people to get into you don't want people to get to fist fights. Like nothing ever
no, but
has like it's just one issue that some people have, a couple like two of them have, and then everyone's rallying around. It's always that. There's nothing
yeah,
like
but like I need more. There's something missing from this season. I just
I
need
just don't
more.
feel like it's authentic because there's two people that are not authentic. So there's just a lot of hidden stuff. Like we don't really know anything about Brit's life apart from her business, which I'd question mark her business is, and I question mark the situation with her sisters. We don't know anything about her husband. Literally nothing. After one season, a whole season, we should know from a new cast member something
We,
about your husband.
yeah, we don't even know what he does for a living. Like,
Exactly. So we should know
and
something about him.
he's had more screen time than Gerald. I think Gerald is his name. Thingy's husband.
Simon's cousin.
Yes, Simon's
Simon's brother.
brother. I heard that Simon is in ICE has got ICE have got him and he's in a detention center.
Oh God.
And he's still not legally divorced. They're still not legally divorced, him and Portia. And basically, ICE are going to transfer him to court for when that happens, when the divorce hearings present, and then they're going to transfer him back to the ICE facility.
Oh God. That shit's crazy. What's
It's
going
a
on over there?
mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like someone else as well. I heard some other gossip as well about some other people on the cast. But oh yeah, so Kenya's coming back and Brit is leaving, and because she didn't turn up for the reunion.
Well, she's also suing Bravo, so.
Yeah, she's doing Bravo. For unsafe work environment or something like that. Like bullying and unsafe work environment and this and that. Like she was the bully.
Apparently there was some stuff with the Kenya pictures because it wasn't actually her. I don't know, like
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
defamation.
that's what I forgot to say. Yeah, so
Defamation.
it wasn't her. She claims that it wasn't her and that it was someone else. But when she finally got to watch the video clip, she realized it wasn't her. So apparently, her and Kenya are like good now and stuff as well. That
But
doesn't make it.
this
Nothing's making
doesn't make
sense.
any sense because she still made it seem as though it was her. So she was still trying to comfort her. So, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there.
Bring Kenya back. We want
Yeah,
Kenya.
Kenya knows like how to like make a season good. She understands the assignment and she goes with it.
this season was too long. Like the Kenya stuff feels like ages ago. Don't you think?
Yeah,
Like I think it
it
just
was.
dragged on.
It dragged on, and it was all rubbish. The whole
17
season.
episodes plus reunion. That's at least like that's like 19, 20 episodes. That's crazy. I don't know. Feels too much.
How
Do you
did you
believe
feel
this
about
Marcus
season?
guy then?
Oh, is his
About
name
cheat?
Marcus?
Yeah, cheating.
I don't know, because I don't think that like he doesn't seem like a savory character, and neither does Charles, because Charles is very like messy and crazy. We can see he doesn't really like Angela, and he doesn't respect her.
I think
And
that,
Angela
yeah.
is crazy because she's just in it for like being with him, and like she's got daddy issues clearly because he's very old compared to her. And she
Wait, you told me her age. Did you not find out?
yeah, she's
Stop
30
it.
something.
No, she's not.
She is.
That's
She is. That's what I'm saying. And he's like an old man. He's an
no,
old man.
I wouldn't. I like if he was chatting to her, he would easily think that she's not that age. So what are you gonna do? Like it's like the opposite of like knowing thinking that someone's younger. Like someone thinking that like he thinks she's older. When you're talking to her, I wouldn't know unless I asked her. I would
But I
think
think
she's
we all think she's older because she's
48,
with an old
47,
man.
46, 47.
No, but we all think she's older because she's with an old man as well. So it just kind of like translates to that. And also, you feel that way because
I don't
you
think that
got
they look on. I don't think they look oddly placed. I think they look like
exactly because she looks mature, and plus he's very old. So you kind of just think that they're the same age. It's like Vanderpump. But before I found out that Ken was like 20 years older than her, I thought Vanderpump and Ken were the same age,
no. I
like
never.
roughly. I
He's been
always thought that.
shuffling around for ages. I
I
don't
always
think
thought
he's
they
like
were roughly the same age. Did
never
you think that
walked
he
straight.
was like 20 years older than her?
No, he's
You
been
didn't think?
shuffling. No, I did because he's been shuffling for a while, like since they dot. He couldn't walk, so I mean, I just knew.
No. I think it's just been too long, like that
So,
you thought about that. But you're just saying that.
no,
Loser.
I
It's a
never thought
loser.
that. Loser.
Loser.
Why is it Maurizio and Lisa? Like seriously,
Loser. Actually, he can't pronounce his
Maurizio.
S's. It's because he can't pronounce his S's. He just turns everything to
Maurizio
his Z.
doesn't have an S in it. It's Maurizio. It's not.
Mauricio.
Okay, so
Anyone else that we've missed out? We didn't really talk about. Like I said, I want
Drew
more
didn't have anything
rough.
going on.
Who?
Drew didn't have anything going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need more of Drew and Ralph because they are entertaining. They're very entertaining, especially Ralph. Who else
Ralph
do we
has
need
so
on?
much shit to say. They're perfect for
Oh,
each other because they chat so much shit, both of them.
what did you think about the Shamia thing? Like, as in, Brit like divulged to Portia about that situation with Shamia.
What about? She said that she showed her conversation she was
Text,
having
yeah,
about
her
stuff that
and like,
Portia had said to her therapist.
yeah, and things like that. She's trying to
I
blow
don't know
everything
if
up.
it's Brit. Yeah, she is, but it's like that person that tries to bring everything down with them, like they're going
Yeah,
down in flames.
yeah.
I don't know if she's trustworthy to. I don't know if Shamia would be doing it. Not like
Yeah,
that.
but no, she showed her something on the
She showed
phone,
it,
so
yeah,
obviously she had receipt.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't
No,
know. Maybe it was when Shamia and Portia were like on the outs. They were going through
yeah,
the
but
shit, and
still,
so
are you
she was
gonna
like,
go to someone that you don't even know and and just divulge your friendship information, like your friend of like so many
yeah,
years information? It's just a
yeah.
bit.
I'm not. Shamia's a bit shady. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not like 100% with Shamia. I feel like that she like bends the truth a lot to like serve her narrative, and it's always like what I hate about Shamia is she's always trying to have a sad story. I've got the saddest story about everything. Every scene she turns it into like woe is me, like oh, and this happened to me and then that happened to me, and like I am so sad. Like how do
Yeah.
you feel about that?
I I don't know. I think she is. Yeah, it is like that. I don't think she. You got to have more than like I'm living a sad life right now because
Yeah.
even in that in that episode, the last episode, she went to the doctors and it was still like she could have just summed that up in like I checked her out at the doctors and she was fine when I got back.
Yeah, and but
Didn't
then
have to be
she's
like,
sitting there
do
being
I have
sad.
strep throat? Have I given her strep throat? Oh, she doesn't have strep throat. Like it's like it was
Yeah,
too much. Like that means that you have nothing going on because you
yeah,
had to
she
have a
doesn't.
whole scene at the doctor's surgery for
And I
nothing.
just and she goes from like being like all sad and like woe is me and everything like and like I need sympathy to like really vulgar and like crazy.
Yeah. And I don't think her music career is not enough to like keep her going in this program. No one
I
cares
don't want
about
her
your
to have a
dumb
music
music career.
career.
No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares about your music career, and
But
I don't want you to have a music career. Focus on your child.
yeah,
Focus on your child that needs your help.
unless it's like Potomac and you're like Candace and you have a crazy mom that's like
But
checking out
apparently,
the music behind you, the scenes in the music video. I
no,
need
but
to know
apparently
some drama.
she's really upset about Brit because Brit said something about her child or something like that. So that's what
I'm not
going
surprised.
on with her. Like, but I don't think she said anything. Like, I don't think Brit is gonna say anything horrible about her kid. Well, they're alluding to it's gonna come out at the reunion and stuff like that.
Oh, well, I'm sure, like, the thing is, now that they are all.
It's gonna be such a boring reunion without the protagonist, the
But you know, none
antagonist
of
and
these
protagonist.
programs, have you noticed, none of these programs have the, apart from Jersey, but they never have the husbands come out anymore. Hardly.
Yeah,
There's
because
no
I
husband.
think
I mean, Beverly Hills, they can't because
there's no
pretty
husbands
much
anymore.
none of them. I'm trying to
Have
think. Does
husbands
anyone have a
anymore.
husband there? No
No, I
one
don't
has a
think so.
husband there anymore.
No,
Okay,
that
so
was
no
a
one has a
show
husband.
where everyone had a husband at one point all the time, and it was like frowned upon not to have a husband. Remember? And now
Yeah.
no one has a husband, and it
Salt
was
Lake
only New
City still have
York.
husbands come on, actually. Because they're
What?
becoming like Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City are becoming like Jersey because they're having male dramas now as well. Like
Oh yeah,
internal
yeah.
male drama because it was
But
like,
I
what's
think
his
that they
name?
don't.
Barlow was trying to have a fight.
Yeah,
It was the funniest. Lisa
I
told me,
don't
like,
think
don't talk to my wife like that. Anyway,
in his monotone voice.
yeah.
I don't think that I think that they don't have any men on because Andy's trying to cut down the timings because have you noticed they're just doing two episode reunions now as well because I don't think he can handle it. There's so many shows. He's got two little kids, and he's always tired and yawning like Watch What Happens Live and when he's like filming the reunion. I don't think he can cope. So they're just cutting down his workload.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's too much for everyone as well. Like, because first it turned into like there was like one episode reunion, then it's turned into two episode reunions, then it was three, and then there was four episode reunions at one point as
Some
well.
do still. There was one program this year that's had three episodes for the reunion. I can't remember which
Yeah,
one
but I
it
don't
was.
think they stretch it to four anymore because they used to
No, that's
stretch it to
crazy.
four,
Crazy.
and
No one
it's too
wants to see
much.
that now. But they do still don't have a lot of. It's good and it's bad, but they don't answer a lot of questions, which really frustrates me
Yeah,
still.
especially the summer house reunion. I was so disappointed by that. No
No
one really
one is that.
like none of the guys really got what they like really got any
They
like
never talked
apologizing or
about. I
anything.
can't stop talking about it, but they never talked about Lexi's family. Like it was such a big thing
Oh
in the
yeah,
season.
they missed out so much in that reunion, and it really pissed me off.
Anyway, so hopefully next season of Atlanta is a bit of a fresh reboot. Like
Yeah,
get
with
some people
Kenya.
out, get some people out, get some people in, and
Yeah, is anyone
I
else that
think
we
they're
missed?
gonna keep Kelly though.
Kelly. Yeah, I want Kelly actually because I just want to see what happens with her financial situation. I want Brit back as well because I want them to,
No, I don't want
attack
Brit
her.
back.
But I don't think it's gonna happen now that she's sued the network.
And no, I don't want Brit back. I do not want her back. She's got nothing going on. It's just so boring, and she just like
Yeah,
it's
but I want
so
to know about her
it's so
financials,
low.
and
She goes too low. I don't like it.
I think she's too sensitive. Like, as in, she can't handle any like form of criticism.
Yeah, like I mean, come on, like the amount of shade like these guys take and Kenya throws at everyone. Like she couldn't. That's why she couldn't handle any of it. She got so upset
Yeah,
about Kenya saying like, "Is that your second?" Like about the ring thing, and it was so mild. It was
yeah, that was
nothing,
nothing.
and I don't even think she was coming for her at that moment. And that's how everything
Yeah,
spiraled. So all the common denominator is that she sparks these issues when there's really none because she gets so sensitive about something.
yeah, and it's all in her head.
They'll be fighting about everything then. Exactly. And it's just, there's probably a bigger drama to go through instead of your stupid drama taking front and center. Like, you should not be taking front and center.
Do you want Phadre back next season?
Yeah.
I find it
I don't mind.
entertaining.
I'm like here. I think she's good for like the narration and like the funny narration.
Yeah, I find it entertaining, but also she's got nothing really going on.
Because
And
she never wants to show anyone her life. I'm sure she has shit going on.
you know, everyone on the internet loves Angela Oakley.
I know,
They're
yeah.
loving
Well,
her
I
this
actually do
season.
as well because she's really open about her life.
Yeah, I like that about her. She's quite honest, but I don't know. I just don't can't like. Why do we have to keep watching like Charles be horrible to her and things like that and not care and
That's her
like
life, part of her life.
yeah,
That's
but
what we had to watch with Teresa and all these people.
yeah, but we keep on Bravo like giving these terrible men a platform like
But it
whether
actually
it's
helps these
Summerhouse,
people in the long term. I think
Southern
it does help
Charm.
these relationships in the long term because they see that
Really?
their relationship's shit and everyone comments on it and then they end up breaking up, so it's good. Because she's going to break up with him at some point. Might as well speed it along. Like,
I don't know. They've been together for 8 years.
you can see, because she would never see it otherwise. She would just be like, oh, we're happy, da da da. But now everyone's going to be commenting on the fact your man don't like you. Like, he doesn't want to be with you. So,
He never wanted to be
uh,
around her.
so at least it brings attention to it a bit more and then she can maybe think about it. That's what happened with Teresa and everyone. Like, she'd still be with her husband. Loads of people. Ralph and Drew, like, they've broken
Oh
up for
yeah.
the right, like, they're rightly broken up.
I don't know. Anyway, I just don't like Charles. He feels like he's got evil energy coming like out of him, like out of his pores. So just no, something not right about that man.
He's disinterested. He's disengaged. Disengaged.
Who says that?
Meredith.
Oh yeah. I heard that there's a lot of like
You
Meredith Mark
can
stuff
leave.
happening.
Huh?
There's a lot of Meredith Mark drama. I don't know what it is, but let me just look it up while we're here. You carry on talking. Meredith Mark.
Meredith Mark. Oh, so I actually caught a bit of New Gen.
Meredith Mark.
New
Why
Gen?
the hell did you start watching that?
Oh, I need something
Bless
light.
you.
But well, I saw one episode and it's not really for me. It's like really annoying, like kids. It just feels like watching kids, and they are kids, obviously. But oh gosh, there are some like characters on that
Oh,
great on me.
Meredith Marks was suspended from Real Housewives of
Oh yeah, I
Salt
heard
Lake
that. I
City.
heard that.
But what was that about?
I don't know. Maybe she finally like popped. She's been threatening to like really lose it.
It's
Over
some article saying that she's been fired, but I don't know what's going on. What do you think happened?
I don't know. To be fired, she must have done something big. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna watch that New Gen either because it just looks like boring and pathetic.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, it's just very like high
Not
school
worth my time.
drama.
Guys, we're gonna try it. Oh yeah, I just wanted to say before we end this that I don't want to watch Sneaky Links anymore, and I'm not gonna recap it because it's just so boring and crap. I know I did 2 episodes, but you're not gonna get another one out of me because I can't force myself to watch that crap. Next, I just want to say that we will be doing some K-drama stuff, some more K-drama stuff. I did do Run On, a kind of review of that, and me and Mimi. I'm going to try and get Mimi to watch something new with me, and we're going to discuss it. We potentially could go over some other stuff that you've watched already, Mimi, and like talk about that in our next episode. What do you think? Memes?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the pod, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and let us comment and let us know what you guys think of our thoughts and opinions, or what you think about the ladies on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, remember.